I tried to go healthy. I really did. I swapped fries for kale, pizza for quinoa bowls, soda for water, and thought I had finally cracked the code of responsible adult eating. But apparently, my microbiome had other plans. My gut treats lettuce like premium fuel. I was expecting lightness, clarity, maybe even a smug sense of superiority over my coworkers still munching on double bacon cheeseburgers. Instead, I got an internal reaction so powerful it could have been measured on a Richter scale. Turns out healthy eating doesn't always equal easy digestion, and sometimes it can feel like the salad is working harder than the cheeseburger ever did. Here's the cruel irony. Fiber is supposed to be your friend. It's meant to support digestion, regulate blood sugar, and feed good bacteria. But in my case, it became a call to arms. The moment the greens hit my stomach, my microbes threw a party. Methanogens and other fermentation-focused bacteria suddenly had all the raw material they had been craving for weeks. Beans, whole grains, and cruciferous vegetables might have been part of the plan, but the addition of leafy greens? That was a feast. My microbiome didn't see lettuce as a gentle, healthy snack. It saw a windfall of hydrogen and cellulose ripe for conversion into methane, gas, and short-chain fatty acids. Every crunch was a deposit into the microbial economy, and I, tragically, was footing the cost in bloating, pressure, and social anxiety. The negative consequences are impossible to ignore. That light, crisp, nutrient-dense salad didn't just sit there politely while my body digested it. Instead, it lingered, fermenting in my intestines, slowing transit, and increasing calorie extraction in ways that are scientifically impressive and personally humiliating. Methane slows gut motility, meaning that the fiber I ate to stay healthy ended up trapping calories and gas for hours, sometimes days. I was eating clean, but my gut was storing energy like a greedy accountant, maximizing efficiency at my expense. I might as well have ordered a cheeseburger. At least then I would have known what I was getting into. The physical effects were immediate and insidious. Bloating became a constant companion, a reminder that my healthy choices weren't innocent. I felt heavy, sluggish, and perpetually stuffed, even though I had consumed fewer calories than I would have in a fast food meal. Gas became a recurring, unpredictable symptom, audible, sometimes odorous, and impossible to ignore. Every meeting, every lunch with friends, every quiet car ride became a gamble. The body that I thought I was improving had essentially staged a coup, turning every nutrient into fuel for a fermentation empire. It was simultaneously awe-inspiring and demoralizing to realize that I was so thoroughly outsmarted by microscopic life forms that had been around for billions of years. The mental toll is just as real. You start to fear healthy foods. Every bite of fiber-rich produce is a potential liability, a trigger for another round of discomfort. You second-guess your choices. Was it the arugula, the kale, the sprouts? Did I eat too fast? Too much? Too little? You begin to understand that digestion is not just a physical process, but a negotiation with a trillion tiny tenants who have no regard for your intentions. Your healthy habits feel like sabotage, and your body feels like a complex, uncooperative machine. What was supposed to make you feel virtuous now makes you feel trapped in a cycle of gas, bloating, and frustrated ambition. Even worse, the metabolic consequences are sobering. The very process that causes bloating also increases calorie absorption. Methane-producing microbes slow transit, ensuring that every morsel is thoroughly processed and every last gram of energy is extracted. You are eating clean, yet your gut ensures that nothing goes to waste, including those calories you were hoping to shed. Weight management becomes a guessing game in a system you cannot control. Exercise, calorie counting, and disciplined eating feel futile against a metabolism that is being subtly hijacked from the inside. The salad isn't just healthy, it's weaponized. And yet, modern wellness advice often doubles down on the problem. Nutrition blogs, influencers, and dietitians champion salads, smoothies, and high-fiber meals as the key to optimal health. For many people, this works as intended. For others, particularly those prone to methane-heavy microbial populations, it is a trap. You are feeding the very organisms that slow your digestion, inflate your abdomen, and extract more calories than your body actually needs. You thought you were aligning with health trends, but in reality, you are arming your microbiome with a surplus of raw material for energy extraction and gas production. The social consequences are brutal. There's nothing quite like the humiliation of sitting in a crowded room or commuting in a packed car when your gut decides it's time to remind you of its capabilities. The very foods that you believed would enhance your wellness suddenly become instruments of embarrassment. You can't discuss it, you can't stop it, and you can't fully control it. You become hyper-aware of your internal state, constantly monitoring for signs of pressure, gurgling, or impending eruptions. It's exhausting, and it chips away at your confidence. Eating healthy should empower you. Instead, it becomes a negotiation with an unseen, uncooperative partner. The warning is unavoidable. Not all healthy foods behave the same way in every body. Your microbiome's composition is unique, ancient, and highly adaptive. It may respond to fiber in ways that increase gas, slow digestion, and enhance energy extraction. That perfect salad can hit harder than a cheeseburger, leaving you bloated, gassy, and frustrated despite your best intentions. The more you try to eat clean, the more fuel you provide for a microbial workforce that doesn't care about your comfort, your weight goals, or your social life. In the end, the lesson is humbling. Your gut is clever, relentless, and indifferent to your plans. You can attempt to manipulate it with diet, probiotics, or intermittent fasting, but the underlying microbial economy will always exert influence. While you thought you were making a healthy choice, your intestines treated it as a windfall, a chance to extract maximum energy and produce maximum gas. You can marvel at the efficiency, but you will also feel the consequences: bloating, slowed transit, unpredictable discomfort, and a constant reminder that your salad, apparently, hit harder than a cheeseburger, because in the hidden economy of your gut, lettuce is premium fuel, and your microbes are master strategists who always win.